Hi and hello from DSU. My name is Ezra. This is my illustrious co-host.
Drew, otherwise
And-
known as Artrix89.
And today we will bring to you this beautiful game, and it's called Valorant. Now, right now we're going to have DSU versus the Dragons, looking to be a great 3-game set. But first, Drew, I want to ask you, how's your day going?
It's going amazing. If you missed it, DSU took on Minnesota Moorhead right before this, lost in a nail-biting 2-3 reverse sweep. Heartbreaking loss, but we're looking to come back and take Valorant right from their hands. Isn't that right?
That is right. If you are following the Cup closely, currently Moorhead has lost their first game in a strong manner. And so we are expecting for this to be a close one. We're expecting it to go the distance, but we can never say before the games are played.
Yeah, indeed. If you missed it last week, you missed a 2-0 game against USD.
Nail biter.
Nail biter on Bind and on Pearl.
I believe
But
it was Pearl.
It was a really good game. Really rewatchable. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch the VOD.
The VODs are available on the DSU stream. That's the stream you're watching right now. You can go back if you're kind of bored of this commentary at any point. If you're like, oh, these guys are kind of cringe. If you want to go back and look at that VOD, it's available right here. You can check it out. It's super huge. It's super big. It's super important. And it was a great game.
Okay. I want to know from you, Ezra. First off, what are we expecting from this game? Because I can tell you what I'm expecting. I'm expecting right after the first pistol round, DSU will take it, of course. The second round, I imagine it will be a flawless 5 kills, no one lost at all. What about you?
That's an oddly specific prediction.
Very odd. Indeed.
Very odd indeed. I'm an ethereal being. So I reached into the ether and I found that on the 10th round of this game, DSU one player, I believe Frog fan, but you can never tell with these ethereal beings. One player from DSU will get an ace.
Ooh.
Big scenes on the 10th round of our first game. Our first game is on Bind, if I may. We are looking at a Bind game 1 with DSU on the defending side.
It's a very odd choice because this map was picked by DSU, and the Dragons on Minnesota Moorhead side decided to go attacking first. And if you aren't familiar with these types of games, very often the defending side has a strong advantage. They're expected to take most of the rounds that they're given. While it's not like a high majority, they are expected to take a majority at the very least. So it's very interesting, and I'm excited to see what Minnesota has in store for us as we go to Bind.
Yes, picking attacking side first usually means that you've got something planned. You've got a setup. You've got something that you want to run. You've got something to prove. And so we're looking at an interesting situation for Moorhead on DSU's pick, which is once again Bind.
Indeed, it is. And we can see on the screen the picks are coming in. Is this a beer matchup? No, it is not. We can see that the only difference is the duelists. DSU has a Raze and Moorhead has a Jets. Very interesting to see how that will play out.
That is the fade pick coming in to lock in DSU. This is a pretty typical setup for DSU on Bind if you have watched previously the Trojans. Once again, the VOD is available on the channel. Beautiful game of Bind was played there. We do not have the lock-in from Moorhead just yet.
They're going in. This will be the game. Again, last week we took Bind from USD in a 13-8 fashion.
Quite a decisive game.
It was fairly decisive indeed.
Mm-hmm. Hectic, though.
Hectic.
Certainly hectic.
There were definitely some rounds in there, and hopefully we'll get to see some rounds in here that are possibly crazy, a little wacky indeed. Okay, so getting ready, hopping right into Bind. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I would like to see what DSU's got on their attacking side, but we're starting defending here. The first thing to note and the first thing to look out for is what kind of setup DSU is going to go for. Like I said, picking attacking on an opponent's map pick usually says you've got something to prove. It usually says, we've got something set up, we've got a plan, and we're going to show you that.
And who knows? Maybe they just feel more comfortable on attacking side.
And it could mean nothing.
It
That's
could be
right.
nothing.
It could mean nothing.
Just trying to get into the opponent's head.
Bit of a mind game.
The pistol round's about to start here. Very, very important round.
Integral round in every game of Valorant. This really decides the half.
Okay. The Dragons looking to take A. Just a little small split here. Lunchbox putting down the wall. Looks to back off.
This is definitely a decisive B pressure here from the Dragons. Lunchbox chilling back in hookah. This more advanced position is pretty typical, especially of a I don't know the agent's name.
But look at where they're going. They're kind of calling this back. They're looking towards A. They haven't really drawn any rotates as of yet, so they will be running into 3. Billy taking a fight down short, not quite finding anything there, just getting very low.
Damage exchanged.
Oh, no.
Moorhead is currently struggling to find the next move in this set. They're not quite sure what they're doing, but DSU isn't either. Both teams on their feet in this setup.
Oh, no. It's very interesting. They're just going back and forth.
The information war is something that you're going to find a lot throughout this game.
Here they come.
But here comes the hit. Jibber in for 1.
Ooh, can't find either.
Carl in the trade, and that's the sight. We are now in a post-plant situation. This is a tough retake for the 3v5 of DSU.
I mean, it's not impossible. Anything can happen in pistol rounds. Pistol rounds get very wacky, let me tell you.
Never impossible.
Oh, okay. Less possible now.
Jibber cleaning up Frog Fan with that headshot.
Oh, no. Billy getting close to bomb, but they're set up outside of long. Xeon finds one, but I'm not sure it fully matters right now.
It's certainly unlikely for DSU. The tap on the bomb comes in, and Jibber cleans up both for a 4K in the round.
Damn. Well,
great performance out of the first.
And there goes my prediction.
Yeah, I think your prediction was out of the void. Once again, I searched into the ether to find my absurd prediction, I called my shots a little bit better, I think.
You called your ethereal grandma. We'll see when round 10 comes around. It better be an ace or I'm going to get mad.
Now look close at what DSU is buying. It looks like right now they're going to go for a full save of classics. This is a pretty typical strat. They're betting on this round to go poorly for them because they do not have the advanced guns.
Oh, and
that's
Moorhead.
Info gained. Haunt destroyed, so not quite the locations, but that's info gained on at least one being on that short position there.
Yeah, and you can see, oh, look at this. Jay Mula, Lunchbox pushing up. Will they might find a good timing. Oh, not quite.
Catches the dink, but unfortunately the inferior gun does not get it done there. The Dragons are pressuring towards short, and DSU now has that information due to the early push, but once again, inferior guns, this is going to be tough either way. Xeon getting out of danger just closely there. Glimpse with death.
If he got there, that would have been such a strong position, but not quite. Lunchbox with the flank.
Lunchbox on a huge flank here. Could certainly make something happen with this shorty.
Look out, here comes Jet. Got to make...
That's 2 kills from Lunchbox on the flank. This is now a 2v2 situation, a 2v1 situation for DSU.
All of a sudden,
in
this
the clutch.
Doable. Ooh, lots of damage, but can't quite find the kill.
Carl is low.
And Jet's getting out of there. Oh, see ya. Billy, not quite sure, but probably wants to secure a gun first.
This is a mind game.
Oh, no. Okay. And there it is.
A round for DSU with only pistols.
Oh, beautiful Thrifty.
A huge economic advantage for DSU is gained here. Let's look at this replay.
Not quite coming in, but that's okay.
Not quite in yet, but let's look at this economy.
Oh, it's so sad from the Dragons. What do they have to fight with? Scraps, nothing but what's found under your kitchen table after a really long meal. Oh, they're looking to eco them back, but I don't imagine anything happens here because DSU, their defense is really strong. We saw this in last week's game.
Particularly on defender side, regardless of team, having an economic advantage is incredibly powerful. Regardless, this is a play that is a little bit unorthodox. DSU has pushed in multiple positions, both B long and A bathroom.
Left. No,
the flanks and the timings here are everything.
Oh no!
Who catches who with their back turned is everything in this round and how it is determined.
I mean, Jay Mula's gonna catch,
and that's Jay Mula and Xeon catching two back to back.
Oh no!
The blind is true, and this is the result you expect. You didn't expect the Dragons to get too much done here with the weaker guns. You cannot fault them for losing this round. This is an expected result for sure. But Jay Mula goes in. He gets to 4K.
He goes in. Oh, that was that flank.
You love to see it.
They just missed each other. That was so weird.
Like ships in the night.
Like ships in the night. You can say that one again. Are you gonna say it again?
We're looking currently at a full buy from both teams. This is the first gun round of the game on the 4th. A decisive round for either. It'll either break the economy of Moorhead or send the economy spiraling for DSU. Very interesting to see what goes on here from a macro perspective.
From a macro perspective, but now we're in the game.
But let's keep it in the short right now. Lunchbox pressuring out Hookah, finding the dog, and setting up that sage wall.
Ooh, look at
on
that.
Information on the perfect timing.
Look at that discipline. I would have peeked out of Hookah every day, and I probably would have died. But wow, it's very smart. Very smart gameplay.
There really is the difference between good players and bad players. Is good players make good decisions.
Yeah, and I make bad decisions. I'm the only one in the bad player camp.
A Molotov and pressure here through utility out on the sites of B, Long, and Hookah. Moorhead is certainly pressuring B, and that information is now known due to the dog out of J Mula.
Yeah, and it looked like they pushed up A bit, because you can see they have 3 people over on B. They're kind of second guessing themselves. But
DSU is reading this setup though. Look at these defenders. There's 3 defenders on B. They know this setup, and they're looking to punish it.
I think they're looking to explode out of Hookah.
It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of when Warhead wants to go, and they can't leave it too late.
Ooh.
This is intense.
Here they come.
Here they come indeed. The
Mula.
First fight going to Moorhead.
Oh, Billy finding 2.
What a triple from Billy.
Oh, no.
That might have won the round. That's it.
Oh, and it's over.
No time to plant.
Can't find the final kill.
Done like that. Billy finds 3.
That was a beautiful side hold.
An amazing side hold from Billy. Doesn't get the gun in the end.
But that's okay. You know, the Dragons, they'll still be pretty low on money. Not too much they can do except pray, I guess.
Pray that Jets Vandal makes something happen. That's what in Odin? Xeon, excuse me, Odin?
He did this last week.
This is not the first time. Is he a second offender? Is he a second-time offender?
Oh, no. He better get a kill with this. This is such a big economic investment, man.
This is an unconditional buy. If you are unfamiliar with the game of Valorant, Lunchbox peeks out to get info.
Yeah, he gets
off Hookah.
Oh, that's a bad wall.
Missed his wall.
That is so sad.
Just missed his wall.
I'm not sure if that wall was intended, but it definitely looks like it's a bad wall.
It definitely looks unintended. But regardless, Sage has utility here. Mm-hmm. And that'll keep Moorhead out for the time being. And time is everything. Billy finds a pick on Narwhal. That's fade on fade violence.
Oh, that's fade on fade violence. Oh my God. Look at where they're going now. They're looking to take A. They know this.
Moorhead has switched it up. But they've completely switched it up. They're going sewers.
Oh,
Showers.
Showers.
Excuse me. They're going showers. I apologize.
Hopefully right into the hands of the Odin. Make this economic investment worth a little bit. Come on, give us something.
We're waiting with bated breath on what that Odin does.
Oh, that's a grenade kill.
A nade kill for the ages.
For
Wow.
the ages.
What a read.
Okay. Smokes come down. Hey, this is going to be a
Moorhead
really
is
tough
getting
take.
tight on timing. This is looking familiar.
Oh no. What are they even going to do?
Are they going to hit site too late? Lunchbox finds one.
Through smoke. Oh, there we go. It was all worth it in the end.
The Odin comes in clutch for just one.
Oh,
And that's a gun taken out of Moorhead's hands by Jay Mula to finish out the round. What do you think of this situation for DSU right now? It's 4-1.
I think we're getting to a point where the Dragons might be at a mental low, honestly. They are trying
I disagree.
They're trying to get into these sites and they cannot find anything. They're just getting killed through smoke. Oh,
That's a great point.
I feel so bad for them.
I feel that this game is young. We don't know what's happening in the game. We're on the 6th round. And DSU is running it down B long. This is an info tactic.
Oh no!
And this is a mental tactic too.
And look where they all are. They're all where DSU isn't. Oh, here comes some of the alts. They hear the flank coming in.
That all comes in with info, traded out 4v4. Everybody's blind.
Oh, Billy can't find
Billy
one.
catches a stray, completely oblivious.
Oh, are they going to hunt for the Frog fan? Oh, they're coming straight
The
back
short
to
control is
Frog fan.
relinquished, and they're kind of reading the setup. Moorhead is kind of reading what's going on here. They're going back hookah.
Oh, here they come. And Hookah's... And they won't have the utility that Sage has. Sage's utility is not that great in a retake, let me tell you.
It is definitely proactive utility and not retake utility.
Lunchbox
So
finds
Lunchbox
one.
needs to find the kills here. Lunchbox and Frog Fan in.
No. It all
And that
just
seems
falls
to
apart.
be the round. 1v3 for Carl.
Oh, no.
Carl finds it first, though. This is getting a bit of intense.
Is it? I don't know. 2v1.
Spike not given.
Oh,
Carl finds the second. Complete disadvantage in this 1v1.
but he has 17 seconds. Yeah, he's
17 seconds, no bomb health disadvantage. This is not a spot that you want to be if you're Carl, but
he just wants the kill. Oh. Does he see him? No. Oh.
ice in Carl's veins, but a win for DSU,
Oh, that
bringing
was
it 5-1.
that was really well played from Lunchbox.
The Trojans are heating up.
The Trojans are heating up.
Losing the pistol and coming back this hard is not common.
It's not common at all, and it's very interesting to see the Dragons falling cold. You like
There's a
that?
full buy out of the Dragons, though. They're expecting
Oh, you got it finally.
that took a bit to connect, but maybe the Dragons are falling cold.
Yeah, amen. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing enough. The biggest thing with the Dragons as of right now is that they aren't covering the full map quite yet. It really allows, like you can see on the other side of the map from the mini map.
You're saying that pressure isn't being applied evenly across the map.
Yeah, you can see Raze is just getting showers for free. This will turn into a very late game flank if it's done correctly. Or, oh yeah.
DSU is not respecting.
Oh no.
Two players just stared at each other there. Jay Mula and Jibber looking to fight. But back to your previous point, after these smokes come out, it looks like we might be iced out for a little bit.
Oh, Billy getting aggressive.
Billy
Ooh.
catching the shorty to the back from Carl.
And no one's on A site. Flank doesn't
You're
mean
right.
anything.
Nobody's on A side right now.
Oh, he won't even find...
Sion's flank is everything. If they find a way to look for this flank, that might be the round.
He really needs to find two. Oh, it just falls apart. Just like
And
this.
just like that, Frog Fan finds a triple.
Oh, you hate to see it. But
What a good ult.
Yeah, really good ult.
What an impeccable ult. Perfectly read the timing. That's information. Frogfan finds the last, and that's 6 rounds for
That's a
DSU.
4K from Frogfan. Not insanely flashy, but just really good basics.
We're seeing ridiculous individual performance right now out of DSU.
DSU
Multi-kill after multi-kill. Players stepping up to get the rounds done.
Yeah, DSU is just putting up the iron wall, not letting anything through. They'll get onto site, but that's their grave. They can't even play post plant ever.
If I may talk about DSU's plan in this match, from what it seems as a top-down perspective, they're not respecting things. If you want to look at the mini map there, Lunchbox is just pushing. Frogfan is pushing. Everybody is pushing everything all of the time.
Xeon.
They have all of the information.
Oh no.
And that's a huge ult. One ult.
Oh, Lunchbox finds
This was a
2.
gun round from Moorhead.
Oh no. That's so insane from Lunchbox.
This
Can't
was an
find the
expected
4th.
close one.
Oh, and
The
there
trade
goes the
comes
fade.
in. Billy gets it.
Who's left?
That's Spike down. Who's left but Carl?
But Carl, indeed. Carl has had some really good moments in this game so far, but
We've seen Carl turn up.
we've seen Carl turn up, but he can't quite carry hard enough, unfortunately.
This is a tough situation to be in for any player. He's catching a timing. Carl caught a timing on that one.
That's nice, but still 3v1. What do you even do?
Very fortunate, but
Yeah.
once again, DSU, all the advantage in the world. They have Spike. They have the 3v1, and the Vandal to the head seals the deal.
In a 7-1, DSU's already taken this half, and it's only the 8th round.
Now, how far can they push it is the deal. If we want to look at these scoreboards, Carl on 12 kills. He's on a heater of a game. But unfortunately, the team as a whole is not finding the openings that they need to find. They're not getting into the sites. They're not getting the plants that they need. And they can't execute what they want to execute.
Unfortunately, indeed. See, and this is the type of map control I want to see from the Dragons more. They're covering all of the angles. They're not letting anyone push, and they're looking to punish whenever somebody does make a dumb mistake. Just like that. Jay Mula falls, gives up long. Lunchbox, all that's left on B, needs to hold Hookah with his life. And they're going to back off, actually.
B is his site, but Moorhead doesn't really know if they want to go B. They think they might have drawn a rotation.
Oh,
And they might be right. Look at that little brimstone icon going over during the pressure showers.
if there's
See on Nate out.
that's a
And that's a spam.
investing a fade ult will only find one.
Cian finds a second.
Oh no, it falls to a 4v3, 3v3.
That's a site. Moorhead is a site in this 3v3. This is a round. This is the closest that it's gotten.
Yeah, this is a post.
We're going to see a post plant.
The first one we've seen in a while, let me tell you.
First, that bomb's got to go down, and it looks like it's planted away from heaven, which might give us a clue about the setup in this post plant.
No one's looking short. Oh, that's a really smart.
3v3 turned 4v3. This is a tight situation where Moorhead needs a round.
Indeed. Oh, but look where they're looking to spread out completely. Lunchbox takes Lamps control. Sorry about that.
Good C opener.
Ooh. That
Lunchbox
can't-
with the read on the setup.
Oh, and all that's left is Carl?
All that's left is Carl. The blind. Carl's looking to ace this.
Will he find the ace? Is there even time?
Unfortunately not. It's tight.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Bated breath.
Oh,
No time.
not quite.
No time.
That is a close round. That is a Carl 4K.
Those are Carl 5K, if I dare say.
The bomb.
I count that. Do you count that? I count that as an ace.
I don't think the bomb.
Maybe the game doesn't count that as an ace, but I think we count this as an ace.
Do we?
I think we do.
Well, guess what round it is?
It's round 9.
It's round 10.
I failed math. It's round 10. What you'd like to see out
gonna
of Moorhead from my perspective, of course, I'm looking for that DSU ace because the prophets told me. But you'd like to see Moorhead extend this victory, extend this advantage that they've created.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a moral advantage as well.
Look down long. Carl will take the fight.
Carl takes the pick on Jay Mula. That's a big fight to win.
It's very smart. But they're going to go. They're moving towards A again.
That hot info is everything.
Are they? Actually, I'm not sure. Ignore me. Yeah.
The setup is unclear right now.
I mean, if they do decide to go A,
it looks certainly like a B hit.
Yeah.
It looks like a B hit. It looks like pressure hookah. They're going to wait out that wall. They're going to wait out this smoke. And they're going to hit B.
Oh.
4v5 disadvantage for the Trojans.
Oh, and DSU knows they're getting 3 people over here. The Fade utility comes in. Xeon throwing a nade through the teleporter. Can't quite find one. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're out of there. They don't want nothing to do with that.
Is this a read on this setup?
But look at what DSU's doing.
Look at the Trojans. They're coming back. They know that was a fake. They know it's coming A.
Oh, invests a Brimstone ult. Doesn't allow Xeon.
That's a
not going to get run over. Ooh.
And Xeon gets his fade left. Narwhal alone in this post plant.
And
finds one.
Man, what about that ace?
Maybe the ethereal gods were wrong.
Ooh,
look at this replay.
Look at that beautiful shot.
Look at that shot from Xeon. How does he win that?
I don't know.
How does he win that? That shouldn't be possible.
He's built differently.
Maybe he's constructed in a different manner. I've noticed.
He's constructed in a different manner. Amen. 8-2. It's looking hopeless for the Dragons in this half. It's a little mean to say that, but wow, DSU has put down a really good defense.
They've certainly won the half already, and they're looking to extend that victory.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I think we've only had 3 planted bombs.
The classic best Xeon there. That's a hard win of a fight. That's a very hard fight to win.
And they're going to take A. Here
they're looking to push A fast.
Ooh.
That's a recovered gun.
2 guns.
They're an advantage in a post plant. Oh, Frogfan shuts that down. No longer a post plant whatsoever. The alt also shut down. This is rough for Moorhead.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Frogfan, please.
I thought...
Another 3K in. What does Moorhead do at this point?
Oh,
Is it something with their setup? Is it something with their post plant setup? Are they just forgetting one tiny little piece and that's the difference maker? Jay Mula steals the ace.
How?
Big round from the Trojans.
Yeah, that's a big round. What? Let's see that again.
Let's look at this.
Frogfan.
That kill was so important. And look at this one.
Oh my God, right before the wall comes up.
He's hungry. He's hungry for it all.
I think I found a crush.
Into frogs, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is the last round before the swap. After this, we're going to see another pistol. We're going to see maybe a mental reset of the rounds. But if you look at this, Carl's on 17.
Indeed.
Carl is he's top frag in the server. And it's 9-2.
You know, I need to mention.
Look at this pressure from Billy.
One thing that we aren't seeing. Oh, Billy
catches a kill out early, pushing through a smoke. And it's their smoke. They disrespected themselves. They pushed their own smoke.
They disrespected themselves. Aw.
An early 4v5 established. That's already advantage for the Trojans.
Lunchbox might take this fight to Carl. He's right there.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Doesn't see anything.
That's information given to Carl.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of expected that they'll play right there. Oh, they're pushing up short. Lunchbox finds the kill.
And it's a 1v4.
Oh, no.
What do you expect to do in this situation?
Zaki Chan. You got it, man. Oh, no. They're not looking to win this round. They're looking to decimate the body of the poor Zaki Chan. Oh, no. That is a flawless if I've ever seen one. Switching sides.
So many falls.
Oh, no.
This is the reset, though.
This is the reset. You know,
What you have to understand is that no matter how great the difference, this is the reset. And ultimately, pistol rounds are the equalizer. Even footing, except for the fact that defenders naturally have an advantage. Maybe Moorhead switches things up here. We've seen that DSU is strong on bind. That's why this is their pick, and they're looking to make it decisive. But Moorhead can get something cooking here.
They just have to come out hot, come out strong, because DSU is 3 rounds away.
They're
That's
3 rounds
it.
away from victory.
Like, if the Dragons lose this pistol round, then
Things are looking morbid.
things are looking very morbid. And DSU's looking
That's
to
information from both sides. 2 blinds. This is looking to be a fast hit out of DSU.
Oh, can't find the sky. Oh, look at that
Jamie with a
headshot.
quick headshot. Traded out. Frogfan gets the repeat, though, establishing a 4v5. Billy's on a fast flank.
Oh, no.
Does Carl know?
Oh, Carl figures it out.
Takes the knife out at the worst time.
He
3v3, very possible for Moorhead.
Very possible, but
The Dragons are looking to secure this round still.
indeed they are.
They might have disadvantage.
They hear them. Xeon hears them both. Oh, finds an uncontested
Sion catches
kill.
one and gets damage on Carl. Carl, one shot.
Carl is on the brink of death.
Once again, Carl, a big figure for Moorhead so far. Maybe looking to bring it into this pistol?
The time's too low.
The time is very low.
No time. Oh, and they find the kills. They'll probably die to the bomb. Yep. Rest in
11 to 2.
peace.
Frogfan avoids the bomb.
Frog
Does Frogfan know something we don't?
Does Frogfan know something we
What is he
don't?
hiding?
What is he hiding? This and more at 11.
11 to 2 is the scoreline, and 18 for Carl.
18.
I want to mention it again. Carl is having a game. He's having one.
He's having a game, but
Moorhead on the macro, though. I don't want to just focus on Carl because Moorhead, as a whole, they're saving this one. They're expecting to lose. They're expecting to get a game point here.
yeah, they're just running onto A.
And DSU is disrespecting this setup.
Nothing you can do
They're
about
running
this.
in. They
Oh,
think
here
they have
comes
the
Leon.
read, and there comes the judge. Flying
Oh,
judge.
no. Oh,
As
no.
the judge sometimes likes to do. That's 2 for Xeon to entry the site.
He was the judge and the executioner. Oh, no. Billy
Billy
finds 2 as
catches-
well.
2 to certainly put the nail in the coffin.
All left on Carl. Poor Carl.
A shorty on short.
He's looking for an exit. Oh, and now they know where he is.
That info should be the coffin for Carl.
Oh, no.
Can't find one in the scramble. That is match point.
Match points. You can see Xeon jumping out of lamps.
The flying judge.
Oh, no. And Billy, beautiful spray down
With the Spectre, nonetheless.
with the Spectre. I mean, the Dragons.
Not the easiest gun to spray.
Yeah, the Dragons will be on a full buy now, but 12 to 2. They are 10 points behind, and it is map points. It's going to be a miracle if the Dragons somehow bring this off.
And Moorhead, to add
Oh.
insult to injury, they're stacking A, and DSU is full calling a B setup here. This is a tough one.
You hate to see it.
Out the gate, Moorhead's going to be struck into a retake 5v5.
They're all
You
going-
don't want to be in this situation.
But here they come, lined up single file.
For the game, can they keep it alive?
Oh, no.
Look at this long pressure.
Here
Jamil
they
and
come.
Frogfan making contact. Frogfan finds the first on the Bulldog. Jibber trades.
Ooh.
And it's even across the board, keeping this alive.
3v3.
DSU,
Xeon.
high on health. They have the health advantage. And they have the man advantage, too.
And the time has ticked so low, there's just nothing they can do. They're going in for the knife. Oh, Xeon doesn't
knife
find the
given.
knife. 13 to 2.
I don't think Lunchbox got the memo on that knife.
Oh, no.
13 to 2, an incredibly decisive game on Bind.
That was clinical.
Very clinical.
Clinical indeed. Wow. Carl, top of the scoreboard.
Carl killing it. Carl is doing crazy.
He's
doing
going
crazy things. Top of the scoreboard in a 13-2 game.
Indeed.
That's not easy. That's not easy to do.
Oh. But next up, we'll have Ascent, and that is the Dragons map pick. Do you think they can come back from that? Because that's got
You know
to
what, Drew?
hurt.
I think they do. A 13-2 is a moral beatdown. That's hurt. That's hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing as it's their map pick, and I've watched Moorhead on their map pick, I have intelligence on this one. I have secret reconnaissance, and Moorhead, they look good on Ascent. They look really good on Ascent.
They look really good.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a nail biter of a game. Seeing as DSU, very hot, the Trojans looking good. What a game out of every single one of them. They kept it tight.
They kept it
They
tight.
kept it really tight. Everybody was on the ship, all hands on deck.
Yeah, it was full suits the entire way through, and I'm excited for Ascent. Ascent is my personal favorite map in Valorant. Just the way that the map is played just speaks to me for some reason.
Can you tell me what you thought was Moorhead's biggest issue from a tactical top-down perspective there?
From a tactical perspective, I think that they need to use a couple of timeouts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they have some timeouts that they can use. And timeouts are a great way to just mentally reset. And they were just getting battered over and over, and it was so hard to watch. They need to just stop, regroup, and talk things out.
You know, I think that's what they're doing right now. At least I hope.
I would hope so too. But
After a loss like that, you want to regroup, you want to collect yourselves, and you want to make sure that you're mentally prepared to come into the next game and kill it. Do your best.
yeah,
I'm just in shock and awe at the way DSU kind of read the setups, because it wasn't just that there was issues on the Dragon side. It really looked like DSU had a read on what was going on. They were pressuring showers when they needed to pressure showers. They were looking at short when they needed to look at short. They were just running up long when they needed to run up long. Things worked out for them, and they were pressuring the right areas, and they were kind of disrespecting the setup, especially on that attacker's side from the Dragons. As it kind of flipped sides, we didn't see many games, but the games that we did see, we saw that DSU ran in. They ran in with conviction, and they ran in with confidence, and I think that's something that the Dragons could use right now.
yes, confidence is key, ladies and gentlemen.
Confidence is always key, especially when you're clicking on heads. Some people may think, it's an easy thing, just point and click on the head. But if you don't believe in yourself, especially if you're in your own head, clicking on heads is hard.
Clicking on heads is hard.
It's pretty difficult.
Unfortunately, Valorant is not a point-and-click adventure.
Really unfortunately.
Really unfortunate.
I
wish
like
it
those
would be.
games. I like those games a lot.
I like those games too. But unfortunately, I am bad at Valorant. So
That's an interesting note because you're so good at point-and-click adventure games.
yeah, I
You
know.
think it would translate over, but it doesn't.
Maybe we should get a point-and-click adventure team at DSU.
We should look into that.
We should look into that.
We should look
Indeed.
into point-and-click adventure games.
Oh my
That
god.
could be very interesting, but what's the most interesting right now? It's the map picks. The final map, if we get to a game 3, is Icebox. We'll be looking in that Icebox at a DSU attacking side. So that should be pretty interesting. So far, what do you think about the individual performance out of DSU side?
Right now, I wouldn't say there's necessarily like a standout performance, especially from Bind, but I think right now, the way that DSU is playing, they're playing together, they're playing very smart, they're playing just good, solid Valorant, and that's like the best you can ask for. No one's specifically standing out.
They look regimented.
They look regimented.
They look like a fighting machine. And that's what you like to be.
Just like Trojans.
Just like the Trojans.
Just like the Trojans.
Like the Trojans, maybe some similarities between the mascot and the team itself. Look at that.
Ain't that kind of thing.
Tell me what you know about the Odin buy. That was something pretty interesting from the last game out of Xeon. What's that about?
Is
that a good buy?
It has to be a meme.
I've heard that that's a terrible buy.
Well, yeah, because it's like buying putting so much money into like a mid gun.
A gun that is, correct me if I'm wrong, objectively worse than the Vandal. And the Phantom.
I mean, you saw like even when DSU had a giant bank, they weren't buying the Odins. They were going Vandals and Phantoms.
They weren't. And that way, they had no disrespect. They had complete respect for the opponents. But they had reads on the setups, and that was where maybe some of the disrespect came in, when they were pushing smokes, pushing things. And right now we're looking at agent picks.
Yes, we can see. Ooh, bringing Astra. I think that's standard, actually, in a sense.
That is what we expected out of the Trojans on this ascent.
I mean, look at these differences. DSU will bring a Sova and a Fade, while the Dragons over at Moorhead will be bringing a KO and a Killjoy. Killjoys are really nice because you can just lock down a site. And it's just wonder. It does wonder. You can leave one person at A site, send everyone else elsewhere. But we'll see what this brings along as we hop into the second map.
Now, something to look forward to on Ascent is that mid play, the mid pressure and the duality. DSU starting, of course, on defending side here. The duality between the mid player on defending side and the mid player that's maybe pressuring. Maybe when that happens, maybe running some utility down there for the attacking side on Moorhead for this half.
And also about mid is utility usage is so important.
Incredibly key.
If you don't use utility at all, then walking down mid from T side is basically just a walk of death. Anyone could
That's
peek you at
exactly right.
Anyone could peek you at any time, and you're just probably dead chances. I mean, we can see the Dragons are all grouped up over at B, looking towards a B hit. We can see.
Look at that arrow. Look at that observing
it gets
work.
all of them.
That's so much information gained off of that one arrow.
And DSU's taken mid already. They're all over this place. Xeon taking a fight, can't quite secure the kill.
This is creating space on the defender's side to punish a setup.
Look at this. Oh no.
This is disrespectful of a setup.
This is very disrespectful. Oh, but look behind you. It's Carl.
Carl catches 2 to make it an even game.
3v3.
He's not going down without a fight. They want this pistol and they want it now. This is Moorhead's map pick.
Oh, they take him down.
2v2 established off of Gibber. That's the dink, but not the kill.
Where are they going?
Lunchbox has to read the mind games here.
A bit more obvious with the Astra smoke, but here they come. Ooh, not quite.
That's visual.
Here they come.
That's visual and even more information. The dink comes in, but the kill does not.
It's quite a hot dink. Indeed, bruv.
You British?
No, I wish. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Lunchbox finding one that could sometimes be demoralizing for some players to whiff a kill.
You have to
like we just saw an opponent not quite looking.
That was a 1v2 clutch.
That was a 1v2 clutch, and that was a big one.
That was a big 1v2 clutch. This was
Look at this
a pistol round indeed. Look
at this read from Frog Fan. Frog Fan knows.
This was well played from both sides. You know, when DSU sees that they're all there, they take mid control instantly.
I'm very impressed in that clutch.
Yeah. But DSU will come out on top, take the first pistol round.
Take the first pistol round and take the economic advantage here. They've got guns. They've got full, real guns. They're not on pistols. Moorhead, unfortunately, once again, after you lose pistol, very common not to buy out. They're expecting to lose this one.
Xeon calls.
Almost a formality, but as we saw from DSU last game, sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you win.
Sometimes you win. Xeon, under a lot of pressure. No one can find any kills. They'll just lock him out.
That smoke completely shuts it down. Followed with the Molotov and the spam through smoke by Jay Mula to find one. That's gross.
That is beautiful.
That's disgusting.
But Billy, watch out. Oh, oh, they're gonna.
Two patient individuals.
Oh, he finds just the head.
Billy
he finds
finds
a second.
two there, of course. Superior gun. Much
Superior.
expected.
But he's low. He wants to take this fight, but he's one shot away from death.
That haunt is just information.
He has help from
They
Jay
know where the
Mula.
Sage is. They know where Carl is. Jaguar and Carl go down, and well, it's 2-0.
That's a flawless.
What do you think about the start for Moorhead?
I don't know. I mean, as you can see here, some of these kills are just kind of mean. He just finds the tip of their heads. Like, what do you even do against that, man?
Certainly mean in the sense that they're frustrating.
They are frustrating.
It's frustrating to get killed raw through smoke. And when you look at the game as a whole, mentality is a huge factor of it. And like we said, confidence is everything. And it can really kill your confidence to lose rounds
But hold up, Xeon.
and just not win. Carl finding the... I'm speechless. I'm speechless. That was a shot from Xeon. Carl finding the opening, traded right out by Xeon.
Xeon, still 21 health and still looking for a pick down
Health, he's
long.
swinging. He's on point.
He's a madman.
He has no information there, but he's spamming exactly,
Oh my-
correctly.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
He did. He keeps going. This man doesn't stop. He knows they're feeling bad.
He's shooting his gun because he wants to hurt. He wants pain.
You know, shooting your gun is how you win. So
Shooting your gun is how you win, though. So we don't really know what that means. I'm adding an emotional spin to that. That's a tag. Just a tag.
And he finally goes
Another
down.
tag, but huge health damage. Look at Moorhead.
It's a 3v4.
It's a 3v4, but I feel Moorhead has the disadvantage.
Traded out.
Traded out, but that was their only full health opponent to deal with.
Oh no.
The Trojans now just have easy pickings, and Frog Fan completes
1v1.
it. Lunchbox got out with his knife, though.
Yeah, but is there even any time? Where's the bomb? Bomb's on site. This is doable, but he just has to stick the plants. Frog Fan gaining a lot of space onto site. And
Frog Fan didn't over-aggress there. That's a lesson in not over-aggressing at your enemy who's currently in a disadvantaged state. He had to plant there. It was the only safe way to proceed in that round. But Frog Fan taking things slow, slowly kind of creeping into that angle, and ultimately getting the kill. Let's look at Xeon again. I want to see this pick. That pick is beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye.
Oh yeah. And Frog Fan with this amazing post plant kill.
Wow.
That
Wow.
was
Just well played.
well played. Frog Fan,
You can't say much else.
genius.
Okay,
Wait.
well, maybe not genius, but certainly smart.
Maybe not genius.
Certainly intelligent. Maybe on like the genius scale. Maybe he's not quite there yet.
Maybe
but
he's Albert Einstein.
yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I shouldn't disrespect Frog Fan.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Oh, Xeon taking another fight down mid.
And this is that mid information that I was talking about before the game started. Xeon taking quick pressure, very confident in his peaks. He's very confident in his ability to win long-range fights, and he's taking them and he's looking for info. That updraft was completely at disadvantage. He couldn't have shot. He had no way to get a kill. That was just info.
He's a mad lad, let me tell you. Oh, but he's feeling this lurk.
Jibber. Is he a dead man?
Oh, yeah, he's a dead man. There he goes. Jay Mula.
That was the flank coming in from Lunchbox.
Ooh. Here comes the A hits. And they're just locked out again.
The A hit is immediately dropped.
Oh, no.
Billy finishes it, and that is another flawless. Last time I checked, flawless was like sponsored by somebody, but I don't know who. I don't know who that was sponsored
Unsure.
by. Yeah, I guess we're unsure.
But that was, it's so crazy to see some of these rounds go look like the Dragons have some favor, but
They
end up with-
definitely they create the advantage early, and then things fall apart.
but they literally find nothing.
They found nothing there.
Uh-oh.
This is a full buy. This is a gun round. Jaguar disconnected.
Tech pause.
Excuse me, a bit of a technical issue.
Okay.
Looks like the game is going to be stalled a little bit, which gives us time to talk about what's going on. So there's a 4-0 lead for the Trojans right now. We're looking at a beautiful sky, and one thing I have to say about Riot is their set design. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that vista.
Look at that.
It's beautiful. It is gorgeous.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
look
look at some replays.
This is the pistol round when they completely took over mid. Just like,
Clinical.
clinical.
And this is a shocking one from me. I thought Lunchbox was going to be kind of not feeling himself. He dropped the initial kill on Sage.
He did what he needed to. He got it done. That was a beautiful headshot kill.
Finding the double there. Big.
Like,
Jimmy
what do
Miller
you,
just comes
what do you
in,
even
cleans
do if you're the
things up.
Dragons? You just get constricted. You get killed from any angle you peek. What do you even do?
Ultimately, I think that the right mindset to have about these things is that sometimes you need to take a pause and you need to really evaluate what you're doing as a team and how you're spreading out, how you're taking map control, and what's leaving you vulnerable from this many angles. DSU is currently exploiting a lot of different angles at once. They're not completely peeking everything. We're looking at a juggling act, by the way. Xeon, a noted juggler.
Wow.
Impressive technique.
Okay.
Let's look at the schedule.
Next week, it's a match you do not want to miss. It's
Huge
against
match.
SDSU. They're
Big team.
DSU. But
Great
they
team.
all they add is an S. Can they even take the heat?
I
But-
didn't think about that. There is an S before DSU in that name. But
And
other than that, it's the same.
And it's very interesting because
Hmm.
they're north of us. But anyway, you do not want to miss this game. It will be insane.
Sorry, I'm figuring out my directions. That will be a great game. It's next week at 8 p.m. Definitely tune in for that. Of course, next up later in the schedule, University of Iowa, another great team, University of Wisconsin, and follows on weekly. And top it off, October 23rd, School of Mines. And
School of
Mines are looking good.
They're
Looking good. I watched that game. It was a good game they played.
I'm excited.
You should check that out.
It was kind of a story. Last week, Mines took on Minnesota Moorhead, and a similar story happened. They kind of got rolled, unfortunately.
The first map was not very close. The second map was a bit more competitive, but it was ultimately a 2-0 versus Moorhead. Mines is looking pretty good right now.
And it looks like Jaguar has reconnected. Ladies and gentlemen, Valorant.
Has Jaguar reconnected?
Yes, he is.
Jaguar is in the game. We have our match.
Okay, baby.
Look at this interesting setup. An operator for Carl.
Oh, they killed the op.
Carl taken out of existence too soon.
It's very
To use that
interesting
op.
that nobody on the DSU side has picked up
And
the
that's
operator yet.
information. Nobody on that's exactly right. In neither of these games, an operator has not been shown.
Oh,
Hectic sights there.
We-
the shock dart.
we-
The shock dart gets 2 kills.
oh, what an overpowered ability! Wow.
You don't see that often.
You don't see that
Lunchbox knows his stuff.
Oh, that was hot.
The operator has traded hands, and it is quite literally hot. I mean, those shock darts, they have to burn pretty hot, right?
Well, I mean,
Electricity and heat. I don't know. I don't know science.
Are you a science major?
I'm not a science major. Go figure. Anyway,
Go figure.
we're seeing the first op for the Trojans here. Sion getting mid presence. That's 3
he can-
hostiles detected. That's an easy read on the setup.
Yeah.
That's big information. As you can see, there's only one player B. That's a Lunchbox, and Lunchbox is moving.
He's considering
He's moving.
just
He's
leaving.
considering going A. They really think this is A.
I mean, look at this mid setup. They're just going to walk
Oh,
into
and
the offensive
Xion.
peak. Ooh,
Like the jaws of a shark, that operator is scary. You don't want to fall in.
you don't want to fall in, especially against the Jets. Uh-oh. Yeah, they'll back off, but where is Minnesota's Moorhead even going at this point?
Looks like they're going A.
It looks like they're going A,
It
but
looks like I think they might be going A.
they really want. It looks like they want one kill before they.
But the
confirm
Trojans,
anything.
the Trojans know this.
Yeah. Oh, Billy looking to get aggressive outside of B.
Billy going on his little own exploration.
Yeah, Billy's adventure.
He is getting information and securing the fact that this is probably an A hit.
And
And there is the A hit.
Oh no!
And there was the A hit. It's gone.
It's gone. It killed him.
Carl last alive. We've seen this before.
There's
Spike not in Carl's control. Once again, we've seen this before.
He wants
looking
to
to make
save.
something happen with a phantom in a dream.
he's looking to save.
He is looking to save. This is not a situation where you look for
no.
fights.
Oh no, this is at this point it was 5-1 in the last game. At this point it's currently a 6-0. What can be done is I think DSU's defense is on point right now
In both maps.
in both maps.
DSU's defense is looking great.
They know where they are.
They do know where they are, and they're planting their feet in that location, wherever it may be. And, they're pointing their little crosshairs in there. They're hitting the click button.
Makes you start to think about wall hacks. I wish.
You're
But-
talking about yourself, right?
Yes, I'm talking about myself. I wish because I like competitive. I like getting rid of integrity.
Yeah, you don't
games.
respect competitive integrity. We
Yeah.
do know that. Huge presence towards mid in this early round. Jay Mula finds one.
Whoa.
The messiest spray from both players. Oh my God.
Xeon reverts back. This is a weird round. One weird round, let me tell you.
Zachy Chan evades the op this time.
Oh.
Last alive. In a 1v4.
Ooh, find Xeon.
Finds Eon.
Very least, but they know where Jackie Chan is. What do you even do? Team Ace. Wow. This was true skill.
Ooh, look at that spray. Look at that. Impressive, right?
You know,
I wish I could myself, but I can't.
he just like me, FR.
Look at these stat lines, though. This is something we don't expect. Xeon's on the bottom of the scoreboard.
It's sometimes it gets hard to find these picks down long, especially if they're not going or it's down mid, sorry.
But that's the interesting thing is that he has such a mid presence. He's injected so much fear into pushing mid, and he only has 3 kills on the board.
Yeah, look at where the Dragons are. They're everywhere but mid. And look where DSU is. They're everywhere but mid. Wow.
That's a sign of respect from the Dragons.
They've conditioned these people.
That's true.
That is, Frog Fan looking to take some heat.
Frog Fan
but
flirting with Destiny. Xeon finds a
Oh,
double with his
no.
ult. Frog Fan finds his own double. Both through walls. Interesting.
every single kill goes DSU's way. This is just
That was an expected result.
this is such a great game. Xeon
at that one.
finds 2,
Look at that quick little one.
and then
Zachy Chan doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, there you go.
Xeon's out of there.
8-0. There is.
And just as I say it, Xeon, he hears me. He hears me and he says, no, I'm not on the bottom of the leaderboard anymore.
And he doubles his kills.
He doubled him like that.
Just like that. I wonder if he'll double his kills this round.
What's this Odin? What is this nonsense? There's an Odin on the battlefield.
Oh, no.
supporting an operator, peeking the short side of B.
I genuinely can't tell if this is a meme or not.
I think this is a play.
Xeon finds one.
Xeon picks one mid.
Looking for another. Oh,
An interesting clear.
he gets the information.
Information on Narwhal's position.
They're taking the fight.
And
they're
Shane
kissing.
Mula and Billy flirting with death.
They're kissing. They just wanted a little smooch.
Well,
Oh, my. Carl gets one pick on Xeon.
plucking Xeon.
Another.
Plucking Jay Mula.
Ooh, that's a 2v2.
A 2v2.
Coming right to
But the
A side.
Trojans are in the right positions to shut this down.
Oh, no.
The plant does not come in, and Frogfan cleans up on that information given by the ult.
Carl in a 1v2. Spike is down 30 seconds. He needs to make
We've seen
something.
Carl win these. This
We
could be
have.
the posted first round.
But it's going to be tough.
Certainly a tough one. You don't have Spike, you don't have information,
And Frogfan has another smoke.
and there's an Odin.
What do you even do?
A frightening sight.
I think Carl is just looking to save. He doesn't want none of this. Yeah. He's out of there.
Carl says, "Peace, I am out. I'm saving my gun."
Oh, but Frogfan. Oh! Carl whips the shot and Frogfan finds the headshot, making it a 9-0 and adding insult to injury.
That is insult to injury.
How
Not being able to
could
save a gun like that.
That is murder, Frogfan. That's illegal.
Well, isn't it all?
Isn't it all murder?
I mean, some of these people are robots. I mean, we've got 2 KOs. We got Jay Mula and Narwhal. So maybe that's like an ethical gray area, right? Because they're robots. How much of that is really sentient?
And it makes you think, I wonder what country they're in. What laws are they working under? Oh, Carl finds Xeon right off the bat.
That's a big opening pick. That's advantage established immediately from that opening pick. And that's also respect gained on the operator of Carl.
But they need to build upon this. And
And they're looking to build in the right spot. But this flank,
it depends on how fast it
Jay
is.
Mula has all the information.
Oh, Lunchbox might walk right into the crosshair of Carl. Oh, never mind. Jay Mula takes off his head.
That's
Carl
an
is
easy
now
one.
dead. And now they know where everyone is. Here they come.
They know
Oh,
where they
no.
hit it. 3 through smoke. Frogfan didn't see a single enemy that round. He got 3 kills.
What do you
He didn't
do?
see a single enemy. He didn't see one.
It's hard to.
There was no wall information given. There was no advanced things. He just didn't see an enemy and he got 3
this.
kills. Look at that.
Some call it luck.
Every single one was headshot.
Some call it luck. I call it pure skill.
Look at the judges setup. Look at these judges.
Okay.
You said it early. Judge, jury, executioner. That's the plan when you get the judge, but
But DSU's looking to shut this down with martial law.
look at this Odin.
Oh, here comes the dragons.
I don't think that Odin really. Never mind. I
Oh!
spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
The judge doesn't matter when you have a shorty in the lobby, man. All that's left is Carl, murdered in a corner. What can you even do? Oh no.
Do we cast or curse this? Do we talk about the possibility of a 13-0?
Maybe
2 through smoke, 1 with the shorty
that was-
jumping. What do you expect?
oh my.
What
This
do you expect at this point? What do you expect? What do you expect out of this game?
I don't know. Maybe we get like a big comeback.
It's possible. It's certainly possible.
Is it?
It's never over.
Is it?
It is never over.
It's hard to say.
It looks over, but it's never over.
It is 11-0. And I'll remind you, this is the Dragons pick. Xeon will go down early to the
Tough as always.
okay.
What a haunt. What a haunt.
Okay.
That's a trade. Completely through smoke.
They're just
Information not given. 4v3 established.
they just want this game
Maybe
to
I
be
did
over
cast or
with.
cursed it.
But it's still 3v3. There's a spike.
Well,
Oh, oh, takes down KO. 2v2.
Carl trades out.
Oh, this will be a 4v2 because they'll revive the KO as well.
Will they?
Yes, they will. No, they won't.
I don't think they will.
Oh, and there goes the KO. 2v2.
Reestablish the 2v2 there.
Maybe the caster curse is real because as soon as I opened my mouth, it all went away. Oh, my lunchbox. He's a kid. He has his whole life upon of him. Oh, Carl. He murdered him in cold blood.
The 1v2 to keep the streak alive.
Frog fan. All he has a 1v1.
Frogfin thrust into a 1v2, turned 1v1.
Oh, no.
Can he do it? It's versus Carl. We've seen Carl is amazing.
Carl is playing.
But we know Frogfin.
He's playing back there,
amazing.
man. Can't quite. Oh, but he expects it. He smokes it out.
That's information given. That drop down is huge.
He's watching it. Oh, he's going to get caught. Yeah.
Carl catches the timing, and that's one on the board for
There's
Moorhead.
one. That was really well played by Carl.
Very, very well played.
But still, like, oh, beautiful headshot.
A shot that really defined the round, and then that follow-up right there.
And then this just falls apart. One dies, and then they can't revive KO.
A bit too close for comfort if you're Moorhead.
Very, very close to comfort, but I'm not sure one round means all that much because they're still 2 away from victory.
It all starts with the pistol.
It all starts with the
It
pistol.
all starts with the pistol. What does every commentator ever say? It all starts with the pistol, and it does.
It is the life, it is the death, and it is the end all be all.
It's kind of like the One Ring in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know that because I've seen Lord of the Rings.
Big Lord of the Rings fan.
They get information over towards B. No, 2 people's here. Xeon.
What a peek. That was a right-click kill. That was a
that's
right-click kill from Xeon.
That's mean.
I don't think that's mean. That was tactical.
Tactical jump. Oh, no. Here they come. Jay Mula
Into
kills through
sight.
wall.
One more to
Oh.
clear out in the air.
From
Doesn't
the
quite get the
heavens.
kill. Kind of stole the kill lunchbox. Kind of weird.
2v4.
It's a 2v4 and a tough situation for any pistol round. Disadvantage is extrapolated by the pistol round
Ooh.
since interactions are so much more cut and dry.
Ooh. Oh, such a beautiful headshot.
9 health champion? Not to be.
Narwhal finds 2, but there's still 2 left. This is going to be a 4v1 ace, or is it an ace? No, it is not an ace. Oh, gets information. Oh,
Lunchbox plays it safe, plays it smart, wins the round.
That's how you play it. Oh, what do you even do against that? It's match point, 12-1, 11 match points. 11 match points.
Let's look at that round.
Xeon, like,
Huge kill.
what?
Huge kill in the round.
So mean.
And then Xeon gets in. Jamula gets a spam through the wall and the information. Narwhal
I'm
catches 2, but that kill from Xeon was nice.
I'm envisioning Xeon as like a middle school bully just pushing around kids in the courtyard.
He's on the bottom of the leaderboard.
I know, but he's just disrespectful, disrespecting everything. Any
What is
angles
his
of
map point and match point?
map and match point. Oh, Jay Mula finds Carl.
That's a double entry for Trojans.
They want. Ooh, finds one. 2v4.
Saki-chan finding 1, 2v1 post plant, turn into a 2v3 post plant after Jibber's kill.
They know they're both. Oh, they know. And it's over.
Clean trades into the end. That was the round. That was the map. That was the game. That was the match.
Oh, a 13-2, then a 13-1. It's really, really good stuff from DSU. Like,
Solid.
amazing.
Solid. You can't say much more.
Nothing you can say.
Nothing went wrong. It was a solid game.
That was a solid destruction,
A dismantlement, if you will.
if you will.
Once again, upcoming schedule. Check out that next game against South Dakota State. It's a big game. That's a big game next
That will
week.
be a big game.
Be there.
The Trojans versus the
Tune in.
Jackrabbits.
Have it on your second monitor. Have it pulled up on another tab.
Have it pulled up on another tab.
Listen to it in the background.
Beautiful stuff to have.
It'll be a big one.
Now, with this win, DSU is now 2-0 in the group stage of CCL.
Yeah.
Very beautiful thing.
They're looking good.
They're
looking good.
They're looking really good. They have not dropped a map
Such
yet.
a strong start to a season.
But the hardest competitors are yet to come up yet. So
The strongest teams we've seen are yet to come, as my co-commentator said.
yeah, that's what I just
said. As we mentioned before, our predictions didn't come true.
Unfortunately,
Our predictions didn't come, and we didn't make any grand predictions about who would win. But that was one-sided. That was maybe the most one-sided Valorant game that I've personally witnessed.
It was a brick wall, and
13-1 on the enemy map pick.
And it makes me think, what would happen if the Dragons had decided to take defending on when they could have chosen to?
Yeah, that could have meant everything. What a game! What a match! Great series.
Amazing series.
I mean, what a game from everybody though. Especially, I would like to highlight Carl, as we all saw. Carl was a bit of a hero.
He is a bit of a hero.
He was a bit of a hero.
He made so many rounds look doable.
He had a great game on both maps. But anyway,
I think this ends our time tonight.
that does end our time tonight. I have been Ezra. He's my co-host.
I have been Drew. Not anymore,
Not
unfortunately.
anymore. This is just names that we do when we're here, and then we leave, and then we have different names.
Yeah, these are you'll see us on campus, but you won't know us by these names.
Yeah. My real name is Barmethiel.
That is a horrible name.
That's the name my parents gave me, though.
Wow.
Yep.
Your parents suck.
Barmethiel Edwards. Well, let's not talk about my parents. Really sore subject. Don't like my name very much. It's been a blast. I've loved being here.
Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you.
Great time. Thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you for watching the broadcast. This has been Trojans.
Good night.
And good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You want to wave?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.